For both of you, can you explain your recent Senator Graham and Senator Chambliss's warnings to the Iraqi government?
Ask him something first while he
What do you make of Senator Graham's proposal to reduce funding or threaten to remove al-Maliki from power in January if you don't see more political progress?
I think that's a decision that the Iraqi people make. I think that progress is being made at a local level. Our last meeting with the Prime Minister, he's confident that the reverse de-Baathification law will be passed. They are sharing revenue. Maybe we ought to change our government if we don't pass a budget. I think there's progress being made, a lot of it on the ground, and the question has to be asked, is it in the United States' national security interest?
So do you disagree with Senator Graham?
Well, let me answer what I said. I didn't say that we were going to ask the government to be changed, and I will say this, that the security situation in Iraq is markedly better. The surge has exceeded every expectation on the military front. Reconciliation is happening at the local level, and I'm not going to change the benchmarks. I think it is now time for the Maliki government and the parliament to pass the de-Baathification law. I was assured by Abdul Mahdi, the Shia vice president, and Prime Minister Maliki that they could do that. And I expect them to do it. And come January, if we have had no progress on benchmarks, we will leave the military situation in the hands of military commanders. To change the military footprint based on political pressure would be unwise, but we're giving to the Iraqi government millions and billions of dollars, and I would look at investing our money into areas of Iraq that are reconciling. I would look at taking what is now grants and turning it into loans, because I think the American people deserve some success from the Iraqi government. It's up to them to chart their destiny and to reconcile themselves. It's up to us to help them, but the help has to be conditioned, I think, on performance. And I am so proud of the Iraqi army. They've really stepped up to the plate. I'm proud of the local leaders in Anbar who've rejected al-Qaeda, and I would like to be proud of the Maliki government, but they're going to have to help.
I'm very pleased with the progress. I expect further progress, and I will address the issues as they arise. But in the meantime, no one predicted the success that we've had in the last 6 months. No one. And I believe that history tells me that when you get the secure environment, which we are now obtaining, then the political process moves forward.
Senator, given the situation there now, what do you think at this point is the soonest that the U.S. could end its involvement in the war?
We are ending our involvement in the war because the Iraqis are taking over more and more of the responsibilities. They are taking over entire provinces. They've taken over half the country. It's going to be a slow process. It will have to be dictated by events on the ground. Al-Qaeda's on the run. Most military experts, not all in the media, but most military experts agree that Al-Qaeda is on the run, but they're not done. And so we will be withdrawing down to the level of the pre-surge level, and then decisions should be made in July at that time, depending on the situations as it exists. Will the Iranians stop exporting lethal explosive devices into Iraq to kill Americans? Will the Syrians stop facilitating the movement of suicide bombers into Iraq through Damascus? There's other factors involved here. So my point is we are succeeding, and success is reduction of U.S. casualties, Iraqi military becoming far more effective, and the Iraqi government stumbling along but gradually improving.
Can I add, General Petraeus